Another African country in the election spotlight is Namibia, not because of policy debates or campaign ads. On November the 26th, voters head to the polls for local elections, and one name is drawing global attention: Adolf Hitler Uunona. At 59, Adolf Hitler Uunona is a long-time councillor with the ruling SWAPO party. In 2020, he secured about 85% of the vote, and he is widely expected to win his constituency on Punja again. But it wasn't his political profile that pushed him to headlines. With a name identical to the German dictator, it surely catches the eye. But Uunona says the name came from his father. He insists he has nothing to do with Nazi ideology.
My father gave me this name Hitler. He didn't understand what the name Adolf Hitler stood for. When I was young, it was just a normal name. Only as a teenager did I understand that this man wanted to conquer the whole world.
And Uunona says it's now too late to change his name, as it appears on all of his official documents. In Namibia, German-sounding names aren't exactly rare. The country was a German colony until 1915. German-named towns, communities, and even names still quietly exist. So while the name raises eyebrows globally, locally it has a different context. The social media has had their opinion. On X, one user said only in 2025 can Hitler winning somehow not be the worst news of the day. Another user wrote Johnny Cash's song Boy Named Sue was about a father naming his son Sue to make him grow up tough. This guy's parents went even further. But behind the name and the jokes, there is serious politics. SWAPO has governed Namibia since independence in 1990, but its grip has loosened lately. The party lost control of 30 major towns in recent elections. For Uunona, his seat is in the rural north, where SWAPO still holds strong. Early projections say he's likely to win again. What happens if he wins? Well, he stays on in the regional council. His name may generate headlines abroad, but his voters say they are focused on issues like jobs, services and development. But the global fascination of his name means his victory won't be local. It'll surely be one of the quirkiest footnotes in political news. So, Namibia votes on November the 26th, and one man's name may turn heads. But in his own words, his campaign is just about his constituency and not world domination.
They promised glory. They delivered fear. They shaped nations. They scarred generations. From brutal purges to propaganda machines, from stolen power to violent falls from the throne. Welcome to The Dictator, a series that strips away the myth and then exposes the men behind the tyranny. History remembers their power. Firstpost reveals their truth.